Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Driven. Today it's going to be a little bit of a different video because we don't really have any real cars to talk about. These are custom made cars for Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers. As you can see here, this is fully customized by me. I purchased a software that's similar to Adobe Illustrator that allows me to change and manipulate and resize and adjust images and vectors and things of that nature for design purposes. And this was the first decal sheet that I attempted to design by myself. And it really came from Jeremy on one of his streams talking about how he used to like NASCAR and how he hasn't really paid much attention to it lately. And it got me thinking that I had a few cars that were sitting in my to work on area that I didn't really know what I was doing with. They were just kind of hanging around. I didn't have any decal sets for them or any real plans. So I decided to take a crack at designing my own set for Jeremy, and that was what came out in this, what you see here. Basically everything but the contingency, the headlights, taillights, I designed. So the G&G logos, all of the lettering, the different images I pulled from different places, and I ordered a set of them and they accidentally shipped me 3. So my intention was not to make him 3 cars, but you'll see later on in this video that there are 3 cars. So the first one, obviously green and silver, just the channel color, and I thought silver looked good with black and green, so that's why that car has that paint scheme. The second car is blue, black, and red. The main reason for the red is to represent Sports Wars, another channel that they have, and then his D-Day Cobra channel is typically in blue, so that's why I chose those colors. The first car was on a 2004 Monte Carlo body. This second car here is on a 2002 Monte Carlo body. And then the third car you'll see here in a minute is on a 2009 Chevy Impala SS body. Again, one that I just had kind of laying around. So before we move on to the final car, there's one other thing that I did want to discuss, and it's the decal sheet and why I designed it the way that I did. So the 199 is basically a meme that started from somebody trying to say that Star Wars Celebration had been going on since 199 and not 1999, but they mistyped that in the chat and that became a meme, so that's why the number is the way that it is. Also on the side you can see that little sketch figure guy. His name is iDot because somebody tried to come into the chat again and called them iDots instead of idiots, so another mistyping, also represented on the B post there. The big G behind the number and running up the A post is just part of the main Geeks and Gamers G&G logo. And then obviously you can see a couple different Jeremys on the car, one with his dog and then one with like a samurai sword or something. I don't even know what those are from. But the scan in thing on the TV panel is some other meme that I'm not really sure why or the reasoning behind it. And then on the deck lid is just all of their other different channel names and logos, which is most likely outdated by this point because they keep changing them. And the third car actually is my favorite because of the money that I added on it. I had a decal sheet from Jeff Gordon's 2003 Pepsi $1 billion car that he ran, I think at Daytona in the July race, and I needed to get rid of it. I never did anything with it, and I actually thought this would be the perfect opportunity since the Geeks and Gamers guys always get tons of super chats and are bringing in a decent amount of money every live stream. I thought it was kind of funny to add some money to the gold car, and that's primarily why I made it gold. So I didn't really have an idea until found those decals in my mystery box of decals that I keep, and I said, you know, a gold car with some money flowing down the sides of it would be pretty neat, and that's what kind of brought this car to life. So unfortunately, this one arrived to Jeremy with the wing broken off of it. Hopefully he'll be able to fix it someday and get it back on there. But it's really cool to see my cars in a live stream. Like, I don't even bring them up. He just one day brought up that he had the cars on his desk and showed them on the stream, and it was neat. I don't really look for much credit. I just think it was something cool that I could do for somebody else to use my skills and talents for, and he seemed to really appreciate it. I thought it was a good idea. Like I said before, I was only going to make 1 car, but I ended up making 3. I don't plan on making any more. Jay seemed to be interested in one for his channel, so you might see that down the road, but just a different kind of video this week. This isn't really NASCAR related. I mean, it kind of is because of the diecast, but it's more custom made for his channel and for the work that they do over there in the culture war. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, a little bit of a different one. Next week, we're going to hop back into the William Byron cars. But until then, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.